I am Christian Vanek, and I'll be your entertainment for 5 minutes, I hope. Yep. So, like all of you here tonight, I am many things, but at the core of my being, I am really just four. I am a geek, I'm a tinkerer, I'm an entrepreneur, and important to my talk tonight, I am a gamer. Specifically, a role-playing gamer. So, role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons haven't always been as mainstream as they are now. In the 80s and 90s, there was a lot of concern that they were going to warp people's values, particularly children. Well, good news, after 30 years of experimentation, turns out they're right. I am wonderfully damaged. Role-playing games, fantasy, and storytelling has twisted the way that I see the world, but in a really great way, and that's what I want to talk to you about tonight. You see, thanks to gaming, I see the world as an endless adventure filled with problems to be solved, injustice to be conquered, and of course, the occasional prince to be rescued. And I'm also used to it being a little unfair because it's an adventure. Now, I have done very well for myself. I've started a couple of companies, I've climbed economic ladders, I have some great friends, and I've managed to keep my soul intact. And a lot of my success is due to the lessons I learned while role-playing. So, really, the secret of role-playing is looking at every obstacle that you need to overcome as something that can be solved by simply a combination of experience, strength, intelligence, dexterity, wisdom, constitution. And we need that because the world has become a really dark place recently. I mean, the American dream seems a little broken. The media is showing us a really dark world that's frightening and very dangerous. There's plenty of people in the world, but the people feel really beaten down, like they can't change anything, like they can't rise up, and wealth and prosperity for these guys is really difficult. What we need, I think we need a hero. You know, someone that's unexpected. Someone from humble beginnings, someone that will show us the way, and I hope that hero is all of you. So this is the beginning of our adventure, and I'm not sure what you want to adventure for, I'm not sure what just cause you want to fight for. For me, I really want to go and conquer the bridges of opportunity and sack the fortress of fortunes. And if you like that, well, I have some lessons for you from a life of play gaming. So, lesson one, you need skills. Specifically, you need practical skills, ones that will actually help you achieve your goals. And XP doesn't grow on trees. Every gamer's going to tell you that, so you need to choose carefully, and please, whatever you do, don't waste them. Choose practical things. Like business, finance, communication, marketing, a profession, anything. Those are the things that are going to help you out. So the second role-playing lesson is that you need to know yourself. You need to become in tune with your character. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What's your alignment? And the reason for this is life is kind of the most sadistic game master ever, and life likes to pit you against you. And so if you don't know who you are and you don't spend time in self-reflection, you might actually end up becoming your own enemy and the enemy of everyone else in the end. Lesson three is my favorite, and it is the most important one. You need an adventuring party. Every good gamer knows that you can't win alone, no matter how strong your player becomes. So you need an adventuring group, and it's really important for some people because adventuring and succeeding is really hard, depending on your background. Those guys that built the bridges, well, they were kind of rat bastards, and they ruined it, and it's super hard to succeed depending on your race, your class, and your gender. But gaming teaches us a solution, a great solution. And that's to form an adventuring party with all sorts of diversity in it. All sorts of classes, all sorts of races. If you do this, evil will never see it coming. It's like their Achilles heel, their blind spot. They don't know. The last lesson is one that I'm faced with right now, so being successful, it's really important. If you become successful, don't turn evil. Don't turn into whatever you fought. Do something noble with your success. Support other adventurers. Do something for mankind and try to keep your money out of government. So, my call, Jared, you're fine. My call to all of you is to form an adventuring party out of diverse people. Do your best, either for role-playing or not. This is my real-life adventuring party, and they are awesome, and they make life great for me every day. Thank you. Adventure on. Have fun.